not going up then.
What'd you say?
To push this up, it's not going up.
Yeah, the key.
Where it was. Got it? Okay. Thanks. Okay. Got it. In case somebody's not here one day, I gotta know what to do.
Yeah.
You guys have a new coach helping you out?
Yep, got a new assistant.
Who is it?
Lucas Bombardier.
Where's he from?
Well, I actually don't know.
Georgia.
He has a Vermont license plate, but
Oh, okay, cool. So he's from that state.
I guess so. But he played pro for a bit, so I don't know if that was one of his pro spots or not.
Got it.
Number one, Vico Pedro. Head coach for Colonels in his third season is Tyler Hines. He's assisted by Lucas Bombardier.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Toyota Sportsplex. For tonight's matchup, it is Neumann University and Wilkes University getting ready to go head-to-head here tonight, a 5 o'clock start. The Colonels will be back in action again tomorrow. Manhattanville in town, and then the women's ice hockey team will be here on Sunday against Alvernia. We're underway. Neumann comes in with a 6-8-1 record. In the meantime, the Colonels are 10-3. Colonels had a slow start against Cortland State last time they were on the ice here at the Toyota Sportsplex. I'm sure Coach Hines has said, let's get out fast, let's skate well, let's score some goals. So Erickson will now control the puck, and they get it to Jimmy O'Kane, who's been a lot of energy here for the Colonels so far this season. O'Kane is a sophomore. Pluck that thing down, and they'll see what Tyler Barrow can do. Sends one across. They got somebody home. It's Brearley, and Brearley sends it over, and they get it over to Dylan Kuipers in the lineup, and Tyler Dill. Dill looking. He's got a wide-open Billy Berry for a half a second. Berry tries to get it down, hits a couple of skates there for Neumann. And now Neumann will try to get it out of dodge. Nate Dunning, one of the captains. Sending that thing across will be Jay Gallagher. Colonels now, Brearley will bring this thing up. We'll send it down. And that thing, a little whack near the goal. No go. So the face-off still being decided. Looks like it'll go Neumann's way. Wilkes gets a body over there. And now Neumann tries to send one down here. Good contact here is a takedown there. Looking for something is Donald Flynn. So Flynn, he got rammed there a little bit. That shot goes wide, tries to get over towards Flynn. Jack Lane in the lineup. Now he comes off. So plenty of skaters on the ice here for the Colonels. Something we haven't seen a whole lot of. Gerska's back at it. Now good to see Devin Shell back on the ice, the senior. And here comes Tyson Arujo down. Got a little company and just a little long there. Colonel still trying to control down low, but it will be taken over there. Koulis. Arujo tries to interrupt that, and back over is Joe Johnson. Now skating down, Ryan Galvin. Arujo. Shell trying to get it through, just a little wide. So Neumann will hold things up and try to get into the attack here. O'Kane back on that ice. Colonel's looking to be sharp and fast. Back over to Scott Mueller. Mueller using his skate and stick skills, getting down ice. Nobody home. And keeping it in there is number 13, Barrow. Back over to the other side, O'Kane. O'Kane trying to be crafty, sends it over to the other side. Now they try to send one in, coming back towards Barrow. Kuipers went wide as he tried to get it over to Erickson to see if he could deflect it in. Goes back to O'Kane behind the net. Pass under, and just couldn't finish. Kuipers tried to get there. Well, plenty of contact going on there. And a quick separation. So lots of chatter on that. 16:09 on the clock here in the first period. Barry on the faceoff. Get it down to Jay Gallagher, and now it gets behind the net. And again, back there tonight, Kyle Panatone out of Hamilton, New Jersey. Big soccer town, Hamilton. A little ice hockey is important, I'm sure, as well. 15:50 on the clock here in the first. So Gallagher sends that one behind. And the Colonels with Kuipers. Now Kuipers, Gallagher off a skate. Sweeping around there is Brewerly. Trying to get it down to Gallagher. Across, and nobody home there for the Colonels. Dill was the closest one. So here comes Neumann. They try to send it, and they hit the glass. Coming over there is Brady Missler out of Lake Stevens, Washington. A big hit over there by number 11, Don Flynn. Well, Flinney sends that one down, just goes over the head at Jack Lane, and I think we're going to get an icing call. $15 minutes and 2 seconds here in the first period. Here comes first time Nick Fea. Fea down there scrapping along with Jack Lane as the Colonels try to get some damage done. Still no goals on the scoreboard. That shot goes wide. Coming back over, it's Flynn. Flynn cycles that to the other side. Fea trying to get a no-looker there. Nobody was home. Back to Jack. And Fea down there, he's getting wrestled up. It didn't matter. Great hustle there by Lane. And Neumann tries to get it back in to their offensive zone. Plenty of bodies all over the place, and Michael Gerska clears it. Here comes Fea, a little stronger, a little bigger, and Shell now. And back over, it'll come back towards center ice. Colonels trying to be sharp. They'll send it down. Ryan Galvin, the 6-foot senior, 185 pounds. For the Colonels. Mueller. And 14 minutes. We got a whistle. Back at it, Neumann. Number 26, Dunning. We'll come back over to Mueller. Mueller gets it over to Abdella. Shell. Arujo will try to chase this thing down. And again, it's Galvin down there. Comes across. Here comes the line for Neumann. Kulis out of Wisconsin. It's checked back there, ends up losing his edge. Now Neumann sends it across the other way, trying to See if they get an offensive opportunity down here. 6-8-1 on the year. Holding the Colonels right now to no goals. 7 minutes into this contest. That thing goes high as Pedro is over there, 6'2", 210 pounds. Pedro, big presence down there at 6'2". Here comes the face-off here. Officials eyeballing it all. Joe Johnson down there. Now here comes O'Kane across ice. Erickson, they're going to call that off. So Barrow came down. Here's the face-off. Check over there by O'Kane. Got about half of them. Here comes O'Kane up ice. Possibility. Barrow can't finish it. Had that opportunity. A great save there by Pantalone. O'Kane trying to chuck at it there. O'Kane again gets it to Gerska. Gerska looking to eye up a ripper here. Gerska gets it through one. Still back on to Barrow. And sent a no-looker there right into the breadbasket there of Kyle Pantalone. Pantalone, that is. And that one comes out now to get over. Shot down over there. And now we got a whistle. Barry on the face-off. Brusco will try to chase that down. Dill chasing him. Here comes Barry. Right to the center. Possibility. Gallagher to Dill. Knocked the goal off there. The goaltender. Gallagher tries to trickle one over there. Neumann got a skate on it. Dill down there low. Brusco will chase him. Dill gets upended like a gymnastic tumble. Now this one will float high, and Brusco will try to get there and send it down deep. Kuipers will get there first. Back to Mrs. Barry, and it stays in Missler, and they said just comes out. 11:17 on the clock. Back at it. Back to the middle. Here comes a possibility. Nick Fea holds it a little longer, and then nice defense over there by number 6. So Dexton Moselle Came up quick, and now we'll get a penalty coming up here on the Colonels. And a big hit down low by Neumann the other way. So Moselle delivers the blow after Wilkes will head to the penalty box. So it's going to be Abdella. All right, we're back at it here. Colonel's on the penalty kill. Barry, good job, clears that one out with 10:28 to go. About 20 seconds now into the power play for Neumann. So Neumann Gretti with some nice wide passes here to try to stretch out the Colonels defensively. Martino over there on the line. Brusco, the guy who hustled down for Neumann Gretti. And Mueller tied up over there in the corner. Ryan Galvin down there as well. And Mueller back over to the center. Wide open. Brusco scores. Well, the penalty kill doesn't work for the Colonels. 9:48 on the clock, and Neumann Gretti strikes first. Now we're back at it here. 1-0. Neumann connects on the power play. Here comes Phil Erickson trying to get down ice quickly. Leaves it for Barrow O'Kane. And trying to get it back to Gerska. Nothing doing there, and that'll be Manchester. Send one down towards Pedro. Goes behind the net. Colonels get there first with Joe Johnson. Erickson gets dropped immediately there from Vuliboyev. So right now Neumann feeling pretty good about themselves, the way they're playing here early in the first period against the Colonels. 1-on-4, nothing you could do there as Jack Lane just tried to hold off until he saw a Colonel skater coming down. 8:42 on the clock. Miscue there. Fayez trying to dig that thing out. No go. Back over to Neumann. It goes wide to Pedro. Point blank. That was a ripper there by number 24, Hunter Littman out of Toronto, Ontario. Kuipers. They send one down, goes wide. Here's Flinny. Flynn looking across. Flynn trying to do a trick. Didn't get that one to go. Flynn again. Shucks that back over to number 28, Galvin. Galvin trying to make a ripper there. That one goes wide. Now back over to number 2, Brewerly. Flynn. Oh, hits the post. Shot fair. That one doesn't go. All kind of rip and reactions here for the Colonels. Just can't put one in. That one floats down. Almost alive there for the Colonels. A little head down to Pedro, the goalie. 7:30 on the clock here in the first period. John Mendola here at the Wilkes University Athletic Network and the John Mendola Show Network. This one goes down over towards the corner. Shell tries to show up there. Then back over to Galvin, who's got a lot of ice time right now for the Colonels. Wilkes looks in shape and sharp skating right now. But Neumann has one goal on and another opportunity, almost putting it in there, was number 9, Croucher. Hurdle, under 7 minutes in the first. Abdella, Dill sends one across. Little hard, Gallagher. Now back to Dill. Can he get a ricochet rabbit? No. Back to Gallagher. Nobody home in the center. All the Colonel skaters are on the opposite side of the ice right now. Dill gets hung up there. No penalty. Billy Berry tries to get in there, and it'll be control here by Neumann Goretti. So Dill threw number 5, Brusco, like he was a rag doll over there in the corner. He went right down and he got a penalty. I don't know. That one didn't look like Dill did a whole lot. And it just looked like Brusco was the lightweight, got taken down, and Dill's going to head to the box. So the face-off now, and the Colonels will play on their heels again on the penalty kill. 6:16 here in the first. They trail by 1 to Neumann Goretti again with a 6-8-1 record. Colonels are 10-3. Manhattanville has Kings tonight, just up the road, about 7 miles away. Then they'll come back here tomorrow. That's a ripper. Nice job there by Pedro. Back over to the other side. That was right off of Pedro's chest. Like he was Captain America on that one. This one will come all the way down. .5:22 on the clock. This one sent back behind the net. Getting there first is Cole Jungworth. More work here by Neumann. Demke. Man down, still alive in the center, trying to get it out at Shell, and it finally comes out of the zone. 9 seconds here on the power play for Neumann. Dill getting ready to come out. Here's Wong now on the ice for Neumann. Demetrio and Koulis. Colonels trying to make it a special season this year. They have that ability. Got to be able to score. There's still lots to work out here for the Colonels on the ice. 3:53 on the clock. Unleashing some of that firepower that they do have, including Don Flint. We're back at it here. Colonels. Nick Fea will circle around here. Fea gets hit. Flinney to Fea. Fea looks really sharp right now. Flynn's going to push this up. Flinney looking center, right on the goalie. Nice job there of getting rid of that was number 31, Pantalone. The Colonels had two skaters right on him. And Flinney had a point-blank pass. Here comes Fea now. Got a lurking Brearley. And a pickpocket job there. But number 25, that is Volubier out of Brookhaven, Pennsylvania. 2:51 here in the first. Brearley sends one down behind the net. Brearley, O'Kane to the center. Couldn't connect. Barrow's over there. Barrow battling, but it is won there by Neumann. So good job there by number 12, Tom McGuire out of Massapequa Park, New York. Here comes Barrow. Big hit there. Both bodies just kind of going each way. Martino back on it. Fun coming over, and now we got a whistle. .46 on the clock. Colonels now coming up with their first power play. Colonels, Gerska, back over, Barrow. That one redirected, and Arujo almost snuck that one in there. .136 on the clock. 10 seconds into the power play here. Here comes Flynn. Goes out to Gerska. Gerska to Barrow. Fletty tried to point blank that one, and Arujo hit his face right off the post and knocked the goal off. Another roller there. That one is Neumann. Here's Fea. Colonel's trying to tie it up. They're on the power play. Flinney. Nice ripper over there by Barrow. Unable to connect. Fea will hustle that. Here's Gerska, and it got by him. Gemke is hustling that down, but Pedro will get it over to Barrow. 1 minute. Exactly right now. Fea. Trying to keep it alive. Here is Flynn, and Flynn went high. Flynn back over. Gerska will slide it over to Barrow. Barrow will try to get it back to Flinney. A lot of traffic there trying to get it off of Arujo's stick. Now back to Flynn. Fea. Shot right on the goalie. Getting more confident with every one he gobbles up here. Barrow sends it across. Fea. We got 26 seconds on the clock. This will take us all the way down. Here, Gerska way off on that one. Tried to place it. Fea. Neumann does a good job of tying it up. Puck still alive. It's Fea. Sends it across, and now we got a penalty. So this one's going to go against Brusco out of Blackwood, New Jersey. So a new set of skaters here. 8 seconds. Brearley trying to get one by, goes wide. Kuipers, 2 seconds, and it'll go down, and that will do it. First period in the books, 5-on-3. When the Colonels come back for just a little bit, trailing 1-0. We're underway here in the second period. Colonels have a quick 5-on-3. That's going to be broken up. Dunning comes out of the box. Here come the Colonels now. Colonels see what they get this power play going. That's how Neumann scored in the first period. Erickson back there. Back over, they send it in. Dill. Back over to Brewerly. Ricochet rabbit there by Kuipers as he sent that one right off the glass. That was a Jack the Ripper. Send it across. Kuipers surveys. Back over. Dill sends it in. Somebody right there and tried to get saved. And the power play still not working yet for the Colonels. 1 minute into the second period. John Mendola with you here in the Wilkes University Athletic Network tonight. No fans allowed. We're at the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Send that one across, still alive. Barrow trying to get it to go. It was Arujo trying to complete that. But a nice job in goal, Pantalone. So Kyle Pantalone, the senior, getting the job done. Fair. Off the pads. That one no go. Arujo hanging up there. Flinney trying to get his stick in there as they all try to keep it alive, and laying out is Pantalone. "13 seconds on the power play. (18:21). O'Kane off the reflection. It's Devin Shell. So Shell and an O'Kane hook up over there. And a great job there by the Colonels. 4 seconds on the power play, and they complete it. Mueller. So one apiece. Colonels and Neumann Goretti. Neumann Goretti. I just meant Neumann. If I've been calling him Neumann Goretti, they get heckled all night. That's the high school version. So nice job by Neumann right here. I thought Shell scored that goal. O'Kane should have got the assist from our vantage point, but we'll go with what the refs say. That'll be for Shell and O'Kane to work out in the locker room. Billy Berry now here on the face-off. Here comes Neumann. A whiff on that. Opportunity, that one goes high and taken by Pantalone. So Dill got a shot off. .17:39 on the clock here in the second. Right on and right off. Kurska ends up cleaning that up there for the Colonels. They throw the other side. Nice job there by Neumann. At a point-blank shot there, didn't go, but a great hustle over there by Littman. So Littman was the go-to guy there for Neumann. So Neumann University 6-8-1. Now we got a whistle. One apiece. And now another whistle here. We're going to send somebody to the penalty box. Cardinals now the power play, eyeing it up. That shot no good there by Barrow. Hustling that to Rougeau. Here comes Fea. Fea, Flinney, Gerska over here. A powerful line here for the Colonels. See if they can put one in. That one goes wide. Fea again. Saved by Gerska. It'll end up coming out. Now they'll get it over to Fea again. Here is a Rougeau. Fea took a big hit over there. It'll go wide. Flynn tries to keep it alive. Back over to Fea. Now to Gerska. 1 minute 20 on the power play. Fea with a beautiful angle. What a save over there. That was a diver. Pantalone. That ripper goes. Score it for the Colonels. Just too much juice on that Colonel line, and it is a goal as Tyler Barrow, the senior, buries it. So Barrow and Flynn and Rougeau and Gerska. That is one senior heavy line there for the Colonels as they lead 2-1 with 15:58 to go. Face off goes to Neumann. They'll pluck this down over towards number 1, Nico Pedro. That one goes down and around, and it'll come back over to 9, Croucher. This one gets down. What skates over there by Jack Lane. Big jump on it. Now it'll get down towards Galvin. This Colonel team, when they're full strength, they're dangerous. There comes Neumann. Martino sends it down. Burley down there, and Colonel's coming out. Gallagher off of Burley's. Dill's chasing right now. Here is Barry. Barry with Dill. That one goes left side. So stick side goes Dill. What a play by Barry. As gorgeous of a play as you're going to see from the Colonels. A bang banger with 15:03 on the clock. The referee says it's on him. Neumann fighting right back. That one goes wide, but they're still staying after it. That one goes to the corner, and then Erickson gets a bump on it. O'Kane trying to get there, but he can't right now. Hustle over there by Cole Jungworth. So this thing's still alive. Erickson's down. Going to be a penalty right now on Neumann again. Cross check. Back to live action here, 14-24. Dill, and a goal, Erickson, and Gallagher involved. Well, it looks like Gallagher will get credit. He's been working hard this season. Great to see Jay Gallagher light up the lamp. The imaginary lamp we have here is now 4-1. Colonels. Timeout, Neumann. Well, Newman's going to talk about it. 14-19 here in the second. Four to 1 Colonels after the timeout from Neumann. Flinney over to Fea. Fea's been sharp tonight. Skating well. Lots of skill there. Burling sends it over to his teammate. It's Kuipers back over to Flynn. Flynn will look. Flynn will do some kind of little strut down there and control the puck. And then tries to get it alive, and he does over to Fea. Fea now will look to see what he could do. Kuipers out front. Sends it across. It is Brewerly. Tries to keep it going. He does, him and Flinney. And now Flinney will get on his horse. Croucher's coming down by his lonesome. Pedro keeps it away. Flinney got rid of it for good. And now it's still alive here. A whack-a-mole. And a good job there by Pedro. So Newman's timeout inspires him to get a couple of pucks on the goalie. But Wilkes does the job to keep it out. Shell on the face-off. He gets it over to Mueller. Colonel with some strong lines right now. That one right to Pedro. Gobbles that up. Moselle just kind of hanging there trying to say, hey, get off our grill right now. Abdella trying to keep the edge to his skates, but he had to go through 3 or 4 Neumann skaters. Couldn't finish it. Moselle now skating backwards. Mueller's over there giving him the business a little bit, and back to Abdella. Down in the corner, here is Barrow. Waiting. Erickson was there. Nobody's home now, and now it'll be Mueller will chase it down as Pedro set it up for him. 12:36, second period. We got the face-off. Another whistle. Well, the face-off goes to the Colonels. Galvin trying to get it going. Now here is Barrow, or Gerska, that is. Now to get over to Shell. Shell's got Tyson Arujo down there with him, and Galvin. Back over to Gerska, but it is Neumann right there to take care of that. Croucher now coming. He's got Needler on the other side. Still alive for Neumann. Send it behind the net. Trying to break that thing up, and then McGuire. He goes high, and Pedro picks it up. And McGuire had a good rip at it with 11:49 on the clock. Kuipers back over to Dill. And then that ends up hitting the light up top. Dill. Back over to Barry. Even strength right now, 4-1 Colonels. First goal went to Neumann today. Here is Gallagher, sending one down to Barry. Barry sent it across, and almost there were the Colonels. Now coming fast the other way. Lippman trying to get something to work there. And that one's still floating right in the front of the Colonel goal. That's coming over, it was Johnson. So Martino and Barry on the faceoff. It'll go out of the zone here, and Neumann will have to regroup. Off of Dill's leg. Come down, here's Fea. Fea's got an opportunity, sends it across the Dill. Oh, just wide. So a little pad save, pushed it wide there as Dill had a look at getting another opportunity. That one sent across, still floating around. Here's Fea. Fea stops on a dime. Him and Croucher just playing possum right now. Fea back over to Flynn. Flynn will look. Hits it off the boards. It'll go to Brewerling. Back towards Flynn. Here comes Flynn trying to get a little explosive here. Flynn with a move and a Flynn with a wrister, and that's still alive in the center. But Neumann comes down trying to get Needler. Needler sends it down, and the Colonels now trying to get a rush. Flinney will try to organize, gets it out of the zone. Over there was Lane. And now back behind the net, here is Mueller. Mueller will flip that up. That one goes towards Pedro. And Mueller. Back over to Flinney. Fea. Back to Mueller. And then that trickle on down. 9:20 on the clock, 4-1 Colonels. Period number 2 here at the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Tomorrow, we've got 1 o'clock basketball, 3 o'clock basketball, so the women and then the men. And then 5 o'clock ice hockey. We're back here with Stevenson in town. No, I'm sorry, Manhattanville in town tomorrow here against the Colonels. Sunday will be women's ice hockey in Alvernia. So Abdallah tried to make sure that number 17, Manchester, didn't get too yucked up there as he had hit the wall. So good sportsmanship there by Abdallah. Barrow getting a little crazy there in front of the net, squeezing between a couple of Neumann players, and Erickson got the stick right knocked out of him. And good call over there as the referee just eyeballed that. Dunning's going to head to the box. That was an obvious one. It's a slash. .8:24 on the clock. So Barrow will win that down there over to Gerska. Gerska sends one in, it goes high. Unable to connect there was Arujo. Fea down there to try to make something work. Gerska right here to kneel down. Gerska's got a little lane here over to Fea. Nice cross to Barrow. Sends it just on the side of the net, and Arujo will chase it down. Arujo back to Barrow. Quickly over to Gerska. Fea looks. Fea stops, hits a stick. Arujo looking to cycle it back to Fea. Here's Flynn. He tries to do a little trickster. That one wide. Barrow. That one alive with Arujo and still there, and they send it across. Is trying to stand on his head right now is Pantalone. That one, the power play. Oh, Flynn, just missed, and then another shot, a connection. Gerska buries that puck. Michael Gerska sends that thing home on the power play for the Colonels. 7:32 to go in the second. It's now 5-1 Wilkes. Beauteous, beauteous play as the Colonels are relentless. Man, that line is so dangerous right now for the Colonels. Senior, skilled, fast, trying every trick in the book, and great synergy on that line right now for Coach Hines' Colonels. Big hit there as Demke. Here comes the Colonels, a shot, and that one goes high. It ended up hitting the goalie, so Joe Johnson tried to get her Jimmy the Ripper on that one. Shell on the face-off. Here comes the surge from Neumann. Dempke trying to get down there. He's pretty good on his skates. But it's Brierling who beats him. Brierling still has the puck. Gets by one. Gets it over to Galvin. Colonel's on a little surge. Here's Galvin. Cycles it back down over to Shell. It'll get over to number 8. Dylan Kuipers. Kuipers has like 3 dudes draped on him, and he's still trying to maintain possession of the puck. And then Kuipers gets a little aggressive there, and he'll head over to the box. Kuipers didn't mean to jack him up. He meant to hold him a little bit and get around him, and then the skater lost his footing. So we're back at it here. Here comes O'Kane. He's got, tried to go backhanded there was Billy. Barry had a great opportunity. Colonels right now on the penalty kill. We'll get 4 fresh bodies out there, or maybe 3. Rougeau. Hustling over there's Jungwirth. Send it across. Briscoe sends it over to the goalie Pedro. So the face-off here going to be won by Neumann. Briscoe. Back over. Coolis. Get it off a skate. Nice job there by Jungwirth of getting his stick on it, trying to play 2-3 guys. Poking it around. Shell still stays with it. Here's a possibility for Briscoe. It goes wide. Oh, Pedro was there. We've got 54 seconds on the penalty kill for the Colonels. And Rougeau sends it down. He's got Shell. Shell's going to get there first. Shell, is he going to tie up the puck? He is. He's got 3-4 Neumann guys down there. Ties it up for about 5 seconds. That's enough to take a few off the clock with Coolis trying to come in. He'll get double teamed over there as Erickson did a good job to try to make some havoc. Then that goes to the side. Abdallah. Now it'll be Erickson. It still gets trickled around a little bit at Devla. Now it's a 3-on-1 here for the Colonels. Here comes the Colonels shorthanded. And a nice job as Shell tried to make it happen. But Pantalone came out and made that play with 5:01 left here in the second. Penalty kill still has 8 seconds left. So Kuiper's going to come out. Here comes Gallagher. Onto the ice here for the Colonels. Off of Pedro. Goes wide. Here is Dill. Gets it over to Gallagher. Gallagher's got Barry on the opposite side. Barry gets to the middle. Gallagher can't get by over there. Nice job. It'll come over to Brierling. Brierling now tucks it over to Barry. Barry gets it back to Dill, and now back to Gallagher with 4:20 on the clock. And Gerska just off his stick. We'll send one down. This one's sent out. Going to go down. A little miscommunication there by the Colonels as they were close by, and Pedro takes care of that. Well, the Colonels could have stayed on the ice there to maybe not have that breakaway there by Neumann. But it is what it is, and it worked out for the Colonels. 5-1 they lead, and we'll get a face-off down here as Flinney and Kulas will go head-to-head here. Neumann trying to control this here on the offensive zone here. Flinney plucks it out back towards Kane. Still Neumann. A nice stick save there by Pedro, and that one comes out. McGuire had a ripper before. Will send one wide. Tried to just get it down there. Littman down there. Now back behind the net, but Fia will be the only one here for the Colonels. So Nick Fea. And now Abdella back over to Mueller. 3:13 on the clock, period 2. A commanding 5-1 Colonel lead. Flynn sends it down, cycling that. Kane back to Fea. Back to Flinney. Mueller. Kuipers now in. 2:48 on the clock. Nice job by Kane. Tenacious defense. Great effort tonight. He's just playing with a lot of heart. Playing fast, Kane, tonight. He'll send it across. That's Jungwirth to Erickson. Erickson sends it down. Back over to Jungwirth. They cycle it back, and Barrow tries to get to it. Kuipers is home. What will Kuipers do? Send it over, and Jimmy O'Kane tried to rip that one in. Nice job by O'Kane to get a point-blank shot there from near the blue line. 2:21 to go here in the second. Fast-paced action, what you love to see here for the Wilkes University Colonels when they hit the ice for Coach Tyler Hines. That one goes high and into the netting. A couple of bodies on the ice, Dunning and Barrow. Erickson tried to get it, but it'll be Neumann. Neller, Martino right on the glove of Nico Pedro. Two minutes to play here in the second period. Colonels 5-1. Devin Shell tried to get to it, but is just nicked around a little bit. Johnson now gets it over to Arujo off his stick and back the other way. And lurking here is Neumann trying to get it on the stick side of Pedro, unable to do so. Arujo. Dunning does a good job there being a pest. Galvin got it out. Shell. Burling sends it down, and Arujo will try to go get it. Martino's down there. There comes Neumann. Cycle it back down. Here's Johnson. Will get to it. Taken and stolen, but a good job there by Galvin. Less than one to go as the Colonel still showing great hustle. Mueller on it. Martino sends it back down. It'll get over to Gerska. Dill got hit by Manchester. Dill still go forward. Nice job by Dill showing his big boy prowess there on the ice, and that one will go wide. Dill with a long reach. 22 seconds here. That one hit the post, and Pedro was right there. Here's Flinney. Wang that is, with the puck. 10 seconds on the clock. Here comes an opportunity. Oh, Dill had it for a second, thought he was going to catch somebody out of the corner of his eye. And that one goes up into the rafters with 1.1 to go. So they'll pull the goalie. And the clock will run out. 5-1 Colonels be back for period number 3. Here we go. Period number 3. John Mendola with you here on the Wilkes University Athletic Network. The Colonels lead 5-1 here at the Toyota Sportsplex. Neumann in town. Tomorrow it'll be Manhattanville. So nice to get some home cooking here. And Colonels didn't have that opportunity early in the season. They opened up with all road games. They had to wait for opportunities like this and to be healthy, and they look pretty sharp right now. So here comes Barrow. Barrow barreling down, but gets pickpocketed over there. Nice job defensively by Neumann in Brusco. Now we got a penalty. So shots. Wilkes at 35-23. Pedro, 22 saves. Pantalone, 30 saves. So Billy Berry now will face off as the Colonels will be on the penalty kill. Martino, they tried to go 5-hole there, and Pedro closed the gap. Here's Berry and O'Kane. This thing tied up down there. Nice job by Berry. Tied up 3 skaters for Neumann. Here's Shell. Shell with a breakaway. Shell one-on-one. Shell tried to go backside and a pad save over there. But number 30, Kyle Pantalone. Face off down there. Now they'll come across. Demke. Back over to Croucher. Croucher's going to look now. He's got one of his buddies up top there. That is Dunning. And that one goes high. So come back out to Dunning. 18-17 here on the clock in the third period. 5-1 Colonels. That one sent in, goes wide. It'll be kept alive down there. That is Moselle. And hit out. And then that one plopped up in the air. And now we got a whistle, and we're going to get it offsides, I believe. 17:52 to play, 33 on the power play for Neumann. Seconds here. This one gets in the air. And then comes back out. Arujo does enough to just cause a disruption there off the back of the net. Jungwirth now over there with 3 seconds here on the penalty kill for the Colonels. Colonels will try to get a body there. It's still alive. Nice job over there for the Colonels, number 53, Scott Mueller. Here's Erickson trying to pluck it back and forth. Credit to Neumann right now. They're trying to be relentless. And lots of bodies and a whistle right in front of the goal. 17:01 on that clock. Face off. Erickson. He goes down. There's Fea. Fea goes high. and literally just a little too high. But had a good look at it. Erickson will send one down. Volyabuyev over there trying to Winchester now. Make that Manchester, not Winchester. And that one plucked right in front. There's an opportunity for Neumann. Didn't happen. Faya now, he's got Erickson trying to, he 5-holed him. And then Faya hits it in. Flynn will try to get there. Gerska does a good job without his skate. Down to Brearley. We'll tie things up over there. So Neumann now on the possibility. Got some bodies. The Colonel's back there stacked up. Will send it in almost. Nice look there by Neumann. Dill. Here comes Barry. Barry and Gallagher, they make a good combo. And Gallagher lost his edge. Nice job there, a whacker. Here comes Barry. He's got somebody right there. Dill. Oh, they just tried to do a little trick star there, the three of them, and they were one play, one little away from making something happen there good. 15-13 on the clock. Della, here's Dill trying to stay on sides. He does. Shell will come down and try to get his stick on the puck. Here's an opportunity. Arujo. It's Shell and a penalty, and it's still alive. And now we will get somebody heading over to the box. So a slash on number 5, Brusco. Now we might have some blood. Yeah, the official just had something on him. It wasn't blood. I thought there seemed like a 911 over there, and I guess it was just the visor was all yucked up. So 14:59 on the clock. We're here at the Toyota Sportsplex. This one won. Gerska now. Sends it over to Faya. Faya. And that one flies up in the air. Barrow, Colonels win it. Gerska inside Faya. Different side of his stick. Back over to Gerska. Flinney trying to just be dangerous here in the middle. Not get too much of the business as they're trying to give him the business. That was Moselle. Here comes a no-look pass, and it goes high off the rafters here at the Toyota Sportsplex. We'll redo, get a little face-off action. Flynn wins it. Here's Gerska. Barrow. Flinney right into his teammates. Sternum and Arujo feeling that one like, that felt real good. Here comes Flynn now. Gets it. Arujo. Faya. Flynn. Ooh, just a little wide. Good 1, 2, 3 bang banger. Just didn't come home. 1 minute and 2 seconds on the power play here for the Colonels. Faya. He's got Dill behind him. Brearling and Erickson. Erickson likes to be a little menace right in front of the goal. Faya. Back over to Dill. Dill now with a chance. Dill still keeps the puck on his stick. Back to Barrow. Barrow's got to look. That one goes wide as Dill hit it off a skate. And that one will go down with 25 seconds here in the power play. 13:22 to go. 5-1 Colonels. We'll be back at it here in the ice tomorrow night. John Mendola with you here on the John Mendola Show Network and the Wilkes University Athletic Network. Dill, circle around, gets it over to Breerling. Breerling will look. Back to Dill, look real quick. It was wide open. Then Gallagher back over. It's Dill saving that. The power play is over. Wilkes still has an opportunity and trying to pester what they could. Who's open in the center? It's Erickson. To Kuiper, sends one wide. That'll be recovered over there by number 28. That is Demke. Circling up. Erickson goes high. Coming over to try to get it. It was Kuipers, didn't get there. And pushing number 15 off the puck was Needler. Barry Needler's out of Philadelphia. Here comes Shell. And that one goes down as Abdella plucks it down. Kane down there. Lane, Jack Lane, that is. Oh, we got a whistle. We're back at it. That shot there by Gerska. Here's O'Kane. He's got Erickson. Erickson point blank right at the goalie, Pantalone. We're going to switch and goal. Luke Fox comes in, the sophomore. Great job drive by Pedro. Like that move there. Get Luke Fox a little look, and we'll see what happens tomorrow for the Colonels of who's going to be in goal. Here is O'Kane. Sends one across. We got a off a skate. Nice job by O'Kane. They try to get it down to Erickson. O'Kane will hustle that back. Won't get there. Now O'Kane will get there. Get it down towards Erickson. Erickson's still alive. Erickson, did he plop it in? Just barely. Some obvious frustration there by Neumann. When you're down 5-1, you're battling like you are. And that one there by Barry tried to get it to go. Still stays in goal, onside. That's Dill. Dill gets flipped. No call down there. A little body check over there by Barry. There comes Dill. Dill had somebody draped right on him. Nothing called, and now it'll be Jungleworth getting to it. So Moselle with a check over there on Gallagher. I've seen a lot of 6. Moselle hustling around. He's a freshman out of Penticton, British Columbia. Kuipers hits off a couple of pads. Faya thought he had it for a second. He didn't. Faya will try to get it out as he get body checked over there into the boards. Flinney tried to come in with a hard hit on Briscoe. They get it over to Faya. Faya now tries to knife through everybody. Faya gets jacked up over there, and then the goalie stands tall. 9:55 to go. Across. Well, that one left open. Almost a possibility in the Colonels. We got a whistle here in the Colonel defensive zone. We're back on it. Shell. Sent over. That one's still alive. Oh, nobody home, and Shell, he just couldn't get his stick on the puck. All kind of skates and pads and everything in the way on that one. Here's Shell again. Slow it down. He'll get it over. And still tied up over there as Galvin now has it back. Arujo, backhanded, still there, and tied up. Galvin. Here's Hoey. Haven't heard much of him tonight. This one sent across. 8:42 on the clock here in the third. 5-1 Wilkes. Abdella takes out Croucher. What a pass from O'Kane. Barrow, Erickson, Barrow, score! That was as good of a passing clinic as you're going to get. Unbelievable. Erickson and number 13, Tyler Barrow. Gorgeous, gorgeous play by those two. They go back and forth, Jack, back and forth, and find a way to get it done. As Newman's going to bring in Ambrose in goal. 6-1 Colonels. .8:14 now on the clock. Tyler Hines still talking to his team over there on the bench, trying to say, let's keep it going. And Mueller was tied up down there as that goal went flying. Mosell's played tough tonight for Neumann. He's talking the game, but he's down 6-1. As Barry just says, hey, go look at the scoreboard, and you get that part. Well, Mosell's not giving up. He's still competing here and doing his best. So Luke Fox gloves that up, takes care of business. That one goes wide. This one behind the goal, 7:44. Here comes Dill. Dill trying to put on a stick clinic there for a second. He had 3 Neumann players right around him. 7:24 on the clock, 6-1 Colonels, and a commando right now over Neumann. Flynn tied it up. Got Jack Lane back there trying to help him. Gerska out here. He'll come out to Johnson. Back to Gerska. Gerska will pluck it down. And Flinney and Feo will come out. Fea. He's got Flinney around him. He's got Lane. Fea trying to get it from Flynn. He'll come back out to Gerska. Gerska will send it over to Johnson. Johnson plucks one in there. Goes off to goalie and then Lane and Flynn. And now here comes Neumann. Trying to keep it alive down the other way. There is Wong. And we got a whistle at 6:11 to go. So Flynn goes into the box, and the Colonels are now on a penalty kill with 6:08 to play. That one plops up in the air. Martino sends it down. Here, Colonels will be able to clear it. It'll be Abdella. Circle up, send it across. A little keep away. Here's Mueller. Mueller's going to go hard. Mueller just tried to displace the puck there. Here's Shell. 5:30 on the clock. Devin Shell. Oh, he lost it. And this one will come up. Jungwirth, and he clears it with 52 seconds here on the penalty kill. So Newman's still trying to compete and make some plays here with 4:48 to go. Needler tied up, and then Johnson's going to get rid of that. So a nice job, and the Colonels feeling good with 27 seconds here on the penalty kill. They're going to be Johnny Hustlers. Here comes Demke. Dumps it. Rougeau. Back over to Gerska, but it will get over to Neumann. 7 seconds here, and they're going to get one final look at it. Dunning, 2 seconds, 1 second. That one gets saved by Fox out in the front. 4:07 on the clock. Here comes the Colonels. Possibility here. That goes off as Gallagher had the look. And that one no good. Oh, that goal went in. I thought he caught it. So 6-2. So congratulations there to Neumann. I'm getting a little sleepy, I guess, here on an early, old guy on an early night here. I wasn't sure. I thought that Fox came up with that. So good job by Neumann of battling all the way through. 3:16 on the clock. And they'll come down. Arujo ties it up. Now it'll get back over to Kuipers. Galvin. He's hustled all night long, like what Galvin has done here for the Colonels, who have tons and tons and tons of seniors on this roster. 2:50 on the clock. A couple of years into this program, and the Colonels thinking this is the special year. You got to play all the way through and see what can happen. Here's Shell, still alive here. Back over to Galvin. Galvin's trying to see what he can do to keep it alive, to get it over towards Shell with 2:32 to go. Oh, a shot to score. Arujo sends it home. Tyson Arujo Bobowski. 2:28 to go. Hooked back out. Comes over. Gerska. Jack Lane. Still behind the net. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Jugworth. There's a shot wide of Fox. Still alive behind. It's Gerska. With $1:45 to go, 7-2 Colonels. Gerska plucks it down over to the corner. Back behind the net, it'll be Mueller. Whistle with 1:20 to go. And the face-off gets out of the Neumann zone. Mueller will get a handle. Get that one down, take a fortuitous bounce. It is Gallagher now off of Dill. Gallagher sends a backhander over, and no score as Billy Berry hangs out in front of the net. So Mueller sent it one down, and now it'll come back over towards Isler. Still alive in front of the net. Here comes Shell. Shell's got two skaters. Arujo there again. Oh, they go wide. 35 seconds. Devin Shell still relentless ping pong off the goalie. Arujo still down there. Skating around, giving it his all. So was Galvin. Shell sacrificed his body, got banged into the boards pretty hard over there. Colonel still at it. 10 seconds. Erickson with a hard check. And that'll do it. Colonels victorious 7-2 tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, Manhattanville in town.